Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Monday, April 17th, and I'm going to be analyzing the DXY and the US dollar index starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame. But first, take a look at my new Forex trading course available to all Gold Patreon members. Link for that can be found up here in the corner. So on the DXY monthly, I still think there's a very good likelihood this is the end of a wave C. If it is the end of a wave C, then this will actually end up continuing to make a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs, probably eventually taking out all these lows, because that's what happens when you have the end of an ABC correction, whether you're talking about the monthly, the 1 minute, or anything in between. So let's head down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I like to switch back to the US dollar index because I do trust that one quite a bit more. I do see what I think is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably a 1. Now, there's definitely a possibility that this makes an ABC and that ends up being like a wave 2, which would be a completely normal looking pattern. But I also do see the possibility, especially looking at the DXY, that this already ended a correction. If this has already ended a correction, then this will not go up and make a wave C. It'll just keep on making lower lows and lower highs, so we definitely want to keep an eye on the sort of time frames for evidence of either scenario. So going down to the daily, there's a few possibilities. Either this is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A, just like I was showing. This is a B, and now we're going to go up and make a wave C like this, just like I showed on the weekly. Or the other possibility is that this move down right here is a trend, which it definitely looks like a trend. We already have the end of a correction, like a 5 wave A, B, C, D, E, and that this move up is actually just going to be a correction to this move down, and eventually it's just going to keep on going. So at this point, either way, we're looking for longs on shorter time frames. We're just going to have to observe it to see if it does this, or if it does a corrective move and then continues the downtrend. So let's head down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, so far I just have my Fibonacci retracement measuring this last wave because there's always a possibility this is a correction to just this last wave down. There's always a possibility this is an A, this is a B, and this is a C. If it does do something like that and then bounce off a Fibonacci level in a big way, making a nice impulsive move down, taking out structure, I'll know that this is a correction to just this last move down, and I'll definitely be ready to go short for the continuation of this downtrend. So let's take it down even more to the 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour time frame, we definitely have a very impulsive move up. This is all for sure definitely a trend. There's really no evidence that it's even over yet. It could just keep on drifting up, especially if this is the end of a bigger move on the higher time frames. But if it does what I think it should do, it should probably go down, make a correction to the move up for like a wave B, and back up again for a wave C. A, B, C correction, impulsive move down, take out structure at one of these two Fibonacci levels will be the entry I'm looking for the continuation of the uptrend. So I'm going to continue to look for shorts on these sort of time frames until it takes out structure. Once it takes out structure, then I will be looking for longs on these sort of time frames. You could definitely trade the end of this wave B, trade the wave C, but I personally am going to be waiting for the end of the wave C for an entry to go short for the continuation of the downtrend. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.